Yo, what's going, guys? This is jmoneyhs back again with another video, and today we are going to be breaking down everything in the patch notes for version 30.2.2 of Hearthstone. I almost said Minecraft for some reason. But anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, so that way you don't miss out on any Hearthstone videos. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, first things first, Tidepool Pupil going from a 1-mana 2/1 to a 2-mana 2/2. I don't know. I don't know, if I'm being honest. At least it'll slow down the Concierge Druid combo sometimes. But dude, I don't know about these changes. I think it's still going to be really, really good. Instead of being the most broken 1-drop in the game, it's going to be the most broken 2-drop in the game. Since Astalor. Remember that card? But yeah, Tidepool Pupil still going to be really good in my opinion, but just going to be slowed down immensely. But yeah, now we go down to Doomkin. Instead of going from a 6-mana 3/4, it is now a 7-mana 4/5. This will slow down the bullshit Dragon Druid that's been running around. Yeah, like, I absolutely hate Doomkin. Like, honestly, they should have just taken it out back, given the old Yeller treatment. Same with Tidepool Pupil, but like to less extent. Honestly, I haven't gone up against a lot of Tidepool Pupil go off games, but I have gone against a lot of Doomkin go off games. So you know, I'm fine with throwing that like into the pack of dogs and everything. So, Wildpaw Knoll, going from a 5-mana 3/5 to a 6-mana 3/5, costs 1 less for each non-rogue class card added to your hand this game. I guess it doesn't add the can't cost less than 1 or some shit like that. I don't know. No comment on Wildpaw Knoll. Secret Passage, old, from going from 1 mana to 2 mana. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, Secret Passage going from 1 mana to 2 mana. Honestly, it should have been 2 mana out the gate when it first came out, but yeah, it was really, really busted. I don't know. But anyways, Sorcerer's Apprentice, going from 4 mana, your spells cost 1 less, to 2 mana. Your spells cost 1 less, but not less than 1. Why did they not add the not less than 1 onto Concierge? You got me, but anyways, yeah, Sorcerer's Apprentice. Now you can't do Exodia Mage. At least, yeah, you can't really do Exodia Mage. Like, you can do it 10 times, so... But you have to have, like, that extra turn to, like, play Antonidas or something. But, yeah, honestly, Sorcerer's Apprentice is kind of dog shit now. Yeah. No comment there. Sorcerer's Apprentice nerfed into extinction, probably, to be completely honest. Yeah. RIP, RIP to Exodia Mage. You probably still can do it, but it's not infinite anymore. It's not infinite anymore like it used to be. But yeah, yeah, Sorcerer's Apprentice, rest in peace, honestly. A second time. The following cards have been adjusted to be stronger. Dev comments, since our last round of changes, there are a few classes that still don't have many competitive options as others. These changes focus primarily, but not entirely, on bolstering those classes' new Perils of Paradise offerings. So, Rogue is getting Treasure Hunter Eudora bumped from 6 mana to 5 mana. I mean, sure. Like, it's not going to really change anything, in my opinion. Now, what will change some things, Maestra going from 6 mana 6/5 to a 5 mana 6/5. Honestly, I think this is going to change some things up, because now you're going to be able to get the good hero cards coming in, and yeah, you can put it down like a turn earlier than it used to. But yeah, Maestro going from 6 mana to 5 mana. I think this actually changes Maestro's playability a good bit. I think this becomes a whole lot more playable and a lot more viable. I'm scared. Then we got Metal Detector going from a 2/2 weapon to a 3/2 weapon. Yeah, that's exactly what I predicted during the nerf predictions. Well, not nerf predictions, but like buff. Whenever they announced the nerfs and buffs, I predicted it was either going to go to like a 3/2 or a 2/3. Yeah, I figured it would go to a 3/2. Honestly, make it easier to kill those 3 attack minion. I mean, not 3 attack, 3 health minions. Sometimes a lot of them have 3 attack, but yeah, I guess you can. In case you're going up against Warlock, which is pretty dominant in the meta right now, and they play Trolley Problem, you can just clear it up with the Metal Detector very easily. Furious Fouls, 6 mana, going from choose an enemy, summon 2 3/2s with immune while attacking to attack it, to choose an enemy, summon 2 3/3s with immune. Yeah, this is still dog shit. This is still absolute dog shit, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, the health was a problem. I'm surprised they didn't go from like 3/2s to 4/2s. You know, I don't know, but or even summon more. Like honestly, 6 mana, 6/6, that's not good nowadays. Like, Hunter wants to do other things than play Furious Fouls, honestly. Mystery Egg going from 5 mana to 4 mana, but the random beast in your deck costs 4 less now for both the regular version of Mystery Egg and also the mini. Yeah, that is a big change. So you can play that's a huge change for Wild though. That's a huge change for Wild though, because like Mystery Egg, like only thing, you can't go infinite with the Huhuron, but like honestly, you could just get like a bunch of Huhurons still, but like they'll still cost 1 mana. The Moknathal Lions will still be 0, but the Tundra Rhinos as well as the Huhuron will be 1 now. I think that's a big change, because that both makes it better and also worse for Wild. As for Standard, I really like Mystery Egg. Some of my most popular videos were from covering Mystery Egg. In the Reno Hunter and stuff like that, and with Secret Hunter or Secret Reno Hunter, stuff like that. That was like one of my favorite decks, to be honest. I wish that I could still play it, but you know, Hunter's pretty bad right now, so you can't really do that. But yeah, Mystery Egg I think is like better than it was before. So yeah. Fetch going from 2 mana to 1 mana. Yeah, like if the rogue dig for treasure or something was like 1 mana draw a pirate, if it's a draw a minion, if it's a pirate, get a coin. If that's 1 mana, this should have been 1 mana right out the gate, honestly. Yeah, no words. Still, you could get it's a tracking kinda, but it's kind of random on the minion you draw. But I don't know, like, hell, a lot of Hunter decks don't even run all beasts, so if you get something that's not a beast, you don't get that 1 mana draw 2. You get that 1 mana draw 1. Which is better than 2 mana draw 1, but like honestly though, you want to draw that. Like you want to draw those 2 cards most likely from the fetch. But yeah, fetch better, but still probably bad. if I'm being honest. Rye Cleaver going from a 4-mana sandwich to a 3-mana sandwich. That is a whole lot better. Honestly, should probably still be a 2-cost sandwich if I'm being honest. Because Rye Cleaver is just that ass. Yeah, like I still think it should be a 2-mana sandwich. I mean, the sandwich being 3 mana, it's better than when it was like fucking 4. God damn, you want to spend 4 mana on that sandwich? Sometimes it doesn't even have a lot of shit in it, but 3 mana, a lot better. But Rye Cleaver's still the worst legendary in Perils in Paradise, if I'm being honest. But I want to make a deck that plays Rye Cleaver and gets value out of it. So we'll see. We'll see about Rye Cleaver. Anyways, Food Fight going from summoning a 0/6 with the Death Rattle, summon a minion from your deck, to a 0/4 for your opponent that makes you summon a minion from your deck. That is a whole lot better. Is it good? No. Because then you still have to kill a 4 health minion, which 4 health minions on really early are really hard to deal with. Yeah, like I still think it's pretty bad in my opinion. We'll see. We'll see on what Food Fight looks like whenever everything starts getting better, but I think Food Fight is still pretty bad. Boom Wrench going from 4 mana to 3 mana. Now this is a huge buff because you're okay. I was gonna say like your mech druid, not mech druid, your mech warrior and everything, where you go for like the what that 4/8 that deals 8 damage to random enemies. Like now that can go off like a turn earlier, but like your 4/8 is still 6 mana. Like you can get it off with a part scrapper, but like I don't know, man. I like Boom Wrench is like really good. Maybe you just like put the 4/8 down to 5. That'd be good for the Death Rattle mech warrior, I guess. I don't know. Like maybe that does. I don't know, but I like Boom Wrench. I hope it is good. But anyways, we go down to Watercolor Artist, 4 mana 4/4 to a 3 mana 3/3, which is really interesting because I've seen like some like decks utilizing this card. I forget what deck. But yeah, I've seen some decks run this card. Has it been good? No, but has it been interesting? Yeah. This just makes it a little bit more interesting because you could have its mana reduction effect go off 1 turn earlier and everything. And yeah, pretty good stats for 3 mana 3/3, you know. Yeah. And you draw a card, so like Rayla Sand Sculptor going from a 2/5 to a 2/6. I thought they were going to change it to it would summon a random 3 cost and give a Divine Shield. That would have given a big boost. That would have given a huge boost. Yeah. Still gonna be pretty bad in my opinion. I would have been completely down for the 3 costs if I'm being honest, but alright, I guess 4 mana 2/6s have been pretty good on average, but I don't think this one's pretty good. I think this one's pretty meh. Marooned Archmage going from a 3/3 to a 3/4. Sure. Good stats, 3/4. I don't think it sees play. Maybe it survives. I don't know, but a lot of times, no. DJ Mana Storm going from 10 mana to 9 mana. Like, these buffs have been underwhelming, if I'm being honest. Sasiji going from 4/3 Death Rattle, get 3 random first edition Demon Hunter cards in mint condition, to a 4/4 Battle Cry, Outcast, and Death Rattle, get a random first edition Demon Hunter card. Oh, that's interesting. Because now you get it off of Battlecry and Outcast. That's like 2 right off the bat, and you ain't got to like wait for it to die. Now this is a whole lot better. This is a whole lot better than all these other all these other buffs that have been pretty meaningless, except for like Mystery Egg, in my opinion. But yeah, Sasiji, that's a whole lot better. That's at least interesting. That makes it pretty. That makes it pretty cool, honestly. And yeah, you could just get that Battlecry and Outcast a lot of times, and then just get the two first edition Demon Hunter cards. Hopefully, get like good ones like the Aiton or the fucking what's that 6 mana? I mean, not 6 mana, 7 mana, 6/7 or whatever that deals 7 damage to random enemies. Like that'll be really good. Then Battlegrounds updates. Now that players have started getting the hang of trinkets, we've reduced the turn timers back to their normal lengths. What are the turn lengths? I don't know. We'll see. Guff Room Totem is getting a buff. Instead of having to buy 30 tiers worth of cards, you have to buy 25 tiers. Sure. I think it makes it a little bit better, but I don't know if it makes it if it makes Guff good. I don't know. We'll have to see, but it's interesting. Rocket Music Box going from 1 gold at the end of each turn, get a Battlecry minion, to 3 gold, get a Battlecry minion at the start of each turn, get another. That's a whole lot better than the at the end of every turn. Calligraphy set going from 5 gold Avenge 4 to okay, so Calligraphy set is getting absolutely murked. Okay, so going from 5 gold Avenge 4, your blood gems give an extra +1/+1, to 2 gold Avenge 5, your blood gems give an extra +1 health this game. That's a big change, the Calligraphy set. Because me and one of my friends, we're pretty good like Quillbores and everything. Quillbores have been really good in the meta for Battlegrounds. So yeah, like the Calligraphy set has been a big standard of that, if I'm being completely honest. Dalaran Cheese Wheel going from 4 gold to 5 gold. Okay. Yeah, Dalaran Cheese Wheel can be pretty busted sometimes if you go with that plus like Nether Pendant sometimes, and then you go like Malkazar, and then you like deal a lot of damage to yourself and refresh a lot of times as well. If you get like a golden Malkazar with the Cheese Wheel, that's like 1 proc every single turn, so you get the free buff there. Greater trinket changes. Elementium chest going from 0 gold each combat after 3 friendly pirates attack, gain 1 gold next turn, to 3 gold each combat after 2 friendly pirates attack, gain 1 gold next turn. That's better, but pirates are still kind of booty, if I'm being honest. Spite Scale Sushi Roll going from 6 gold, get a Spite Scale special, your spellcraft spells cast twice, to 4 gold, and then your first 2 spellcraft spells each turn cast twice. That is a big change, even though I haven't seen Spite Scale special get like a lot of play. Honestly, I haven't even seen it, honestly. So Enforcer Portrait going from a lesser trinket that's 7 gold to getting a Light Fang Enforcer to a greater trinket that's only 1 gold that get a Light Fang Enforcer. Oh, that is huge that it's going from a lesser trinket to a greater trinket, honestly. Because a lot of if you can get like a lot of the Light Fang Enforcer like lesser trinket, if you can get that like early on as the lesser trinket, like that is like really good to get. It'll help you like through the mid game. Sometimes it'll help you get to a top 2 guaranteed. But now it's going to be a greater one, so you got to wait till turn 9. Well, actually, wait until later, probably to get it now. Blood Golem sticker going from 4 gold whenever a friendly Quillbore dies, summon a golem with its stats equal to its blood gems 3 times per combat, to 3 gold whenever a friendly Quillbore dies, summon a golem with stats equal to its blood gems 2 times per combat. Ooh. Yeah, Quillbores are getting absolutely railed. Absolutely railed this this patch, if I'm being completely honest. Man, like now instead of the 3 times per combat, it's only twice per combat. Damn, that's huge for Quillbores. Rivendare Portrait going from 2 gold to get a Titus. Rivendare start of combat, give your Titus Rivendare stealth. To 3 gold, get a Titus Rivendare at the start of combat. Double the health of your Titus Rivendares. That's a whole lot better than giving it stealth, if I'm being honest. Because I want to at least be able to kill it. Fellbat Portrait going from 7 gold to 9 gold. That is huge there. Because Fellbat Portrait, you go with like a golden Fellbat and the what's his name, Drakari Enchanter. You get like even a regular Drakari Enchanter, not even a golden one. A regular Drakari Enchanter with a golden Fellbat, like you just win the game at that point, unless you go up against like Divine Shield Murlocs or some shit like that. Yeah, that's pretty easy, guaranteed win. Dalaran Cheese Wheel, the greater version, is going from 4 gold to 6 gold. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, because it got changed up here. The lesser version is going from 4 gold to 5 gold. What else? So, Darnassus Pie going from 3 gold to 5 gold. I haven't seen Darnassus Pie, I don't think. Calligraphy set, the greater trinket, is going from 5 gold to 7 gold. I'm guessing this one, since it hasn't been saying like the changes over here, I'm guessing this one, the greater trinket at least, will still have the +2/+2 instead of like just +2 health like the lesser version of Calligraphy set. But yeah, that's a huge nerf as well, if I'm being honest. Conductor Portrait, get a Snarling Conductor whenever you discard a card. Play a Blood Gem on all your friendly minions. To Snarling Conductor, whenever you discard a card, play a Blood Gem on 5 friendly minions. That's a lot better. That's a whole lot worse for Quillbores, obviously. But yeah, that's still like 5 out of 7 minions. Like, that's pretty good, if I'm being honest, especially if you get the Snarling Conductors as well as the Bandits. If you can get that going, like 2 Bandits and a Snarling Conductor, like that's playing blood gems on like 15 minions at the very least, you know? That's pretty good. Booty Bay Brew, whenever you spend gold to give a friendly pirate +2/+4 to +3/+4. I don't think that makes it a difference. Karazhan chest set, going from summon a copy of each of your minions to summon a copy of your 2 leftmost minions. That's a huge one. That's a huge one. So now you can't just have 3 broken minions and just... Now you can't have 4 broken minions and fucking just copy like the 3 best ones. Now you have to have 2 of your only broken minions to get the chess set buff onto it. But yeah, that is huge. Honestly, that is really good for the game. Honestly, because Karazhan chess set can get really ridiculous. If I'm being completely honest, it is like one of the best ones if you have like a good set of minions. Artisanal urn going from undead have a +7 attack to a +8 attack. Sure. Glow scale portrait going from 4 gold to 3 gold. Sure. Kodo leather pouch going from after you buy a card, give a friendly minion +4/+4 to +5/+5. Yeah, that's still pretty bad if I'm being honest. Feral talisman going from your minions have +5/+3 to +6/+4. That's better, I guess. Mug of the Sire, going from whenever you would summon a minion that doesn't fit your warband, give your minions +4 attack to +5 attack. Sure, I guess. Valorous Medallion, going from start of combat +5/+5 to start of combat +6/+6. Sure, alright. Dragonwing Glider, going from whenever you play a card, give a friendly dragon +6 attack to now +8 attack. Alright, I haven't really had a lot of go-off games with dragons. It never offers me like dragons if there is a dragon game, and then all the other games, there's just no dragons. The dragons are like banned for that game and stuff like that. So I haven't played any dragons much, to be completely honest. Horde Keychain, your minions from tier 3 and lower have +6/+4 to +7/+5. Sure. And then Glowing Gauntlet, going from minions in the tavern have +7/+7 to minions in the tavern have +8/+8. Alright, I guess. And now we get into the card changes for the Battlegrounds minions and everything. So Lightfang Enforcer going from a 6/6 that gives a +3/+3 to each friendly minion type to an 8/6 that gives +4/+3. I love me some Lightfang Enforcer, so it does suck that you have to wait now for the Lightfang Enforcer trinket, but honestly, I think it's justified if I'm being completely honest. Hey, but now you can get Goldenizer as well as Lightfang, so you can make your Lightfang golden by the time that you get your Goldenizer. So that's something you could do. Snail Cavalry going from a 3/2 to a 2/2. Yeah, it was a 3/2, not a 2/3. Now it's down to a 2/2. Sure, it's like one of the best early game minions, if I'm being honest. But like, honestly, this just makes it like really bad now. Zesty Shaker going from a 5/4 once per turn when a spell is played on this, get a new copy of it, to once per turn when a spellcraft minion is played on this, get a new copy of it. Okay, so you can't play any more like tavern spells on it, like the Eyes of the Earth Mother. Like you can't play it on Zesty Shaker, get it instantly golden. Yeah, that's a really good change if I'm being honest. Because like the Zesty Shaker shit, it used to be like super broken. So now it's a little bit more balanced. Crow's Nest Sentry going from a 5/2, give your other pirates +3 health to a 4/2 that gives your pirates a +4 health. Honestly, you could have kept it as a 5/2. Like, it's pretty bad if I'm being honest. Like, pirates are pretty bad, like, just baseline stats. Like, and honestly, you don't even want health. You want attack because, like, you get the command controller or whatever it is that gives your minions gives your pirates whenever they're summoned +4 attack and stuff. And then you could just summon a bunch of like 1/1s with the 4/4 pirate on like tier 5, tier 4. I think it's tier 4. But yeah, Crow's Nest Sentry, pretty bad in my opinion. So Yeah. I don't think that's going to change anything. Ice Fisher going from a tier 6 8/8 to a tier 5 2/2. I think Ice Fisher is just really bad in my opinion. Yeah, it was all right in that one game of Battlegrounds that I played in the last video, which if you haven't, go check that out. Demon pop-off game, love that. But yeah, Ice Fisher I think is like just pretty bad overall because it just gains its own stats when you have that one amalgam, where if you play a minion of like, or play a card of a tier and stuff like that, you could just buff your entire board. I just think Ice Fisher pretty bad. Even if you're bringing it down a tier, like I don't think that changes anything. Cruise Controller going from 6/3 that gives +4 attack to 7/3 that gives +5 attack. Sure, I mean Pirates are kind of just in the shitter if I'm being honest. No words. Yeah, Pirates are just in the shitter. Thundering Abomination going from a 2/6 that gives it +2/+2 and gains +2/+2 whenever you summon a minion in combat, and if there's no space and stuff like that, to a 3/6 whenever you summon a minion in combat, give it +3/+2, and if there's no space, gain +3/+2 permanently. I mean, I'd just rather play the tier 3 minion that just gains +3 health or something permanently and everything. That's just like a whole lot of a better minion. But Thundering Abomination, like early on in an undead build, is really, really good. So maybe it just makes the early game undead board just a little bit better, but honestly, like you don't. The Thundering Abomination is not going to be in your end build. It's not going to be in your end build. Bountiful Bedrock going from a tier 3 4/3 to a tier 2 2/2. Oh my god, Bountiful Bedrock is like one of my favorite elementals. So knowing that I can get it earlier, that's huge. And if I'm playing like Reno, elementals, I'm goldening the Bountiful Bedrock instantly. So that way I could get the 2 random elementals every 2 turns. That is busted. If I'm being honest. Ancestral Automaton, big change. Going from gaining +3/+2 for each other automaton you summon this game to +2/+1. That is massive. So now you can't have a fucking 170 attack ancestral automatons with reborn and shit like that. Now it's a little bit more grounded. Yeah, like ancestral automaton, it's been both really good if you can get the automaton portrait, as well as like if you can get it like reborn onto like 2 automatons or something like that. That it's been really, really good. Wannabe Gargoyle going from a 5/1 to a 9/1. That's big. But yeah, this will get reborn with like whatever attack it had, like maximum and stuff like that. I guess. So yeah, Wannabe Gargoyle, sure. Yeah. I'm down for giving this card a big buff, if I'm being honest. Hunter of Gatherers going down from tier 5 back down to tier 4 where it used to be, but instead of a 3/6 it's now a 3/5 that after it gains attack, give your minions +1 health. That is huge because I love playing with Hunter of Gatherers whenever I am playing dragons, so now I can get it a little bit earlier, so that is big. Yeah. Channel the Devourer, going from a tier 6 to a tier 5 tavern spell, sure. Yeah, it's all right. Sometimes it can be really good if you're going into like a big elemental or big demon build. So you could just like play it on one of your big elementals or something, so that way you can get stats moved elsewhere. Minion pool changes. Upbeat Front Drake and Corrupted Myrmidon have been returned to the minion pool. Armor changes. Doesn't really matter for the armor ranks, if I'm being honest. Alright, so that was the patch notes for 30.2.2. I wasn't able to go like in depth into like a lot of these other trinkets, like where it doesn't display the effect, or I'm surprised it doesn't like display like a thing of the card or something like that. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised that it doesn't like show a picture like say with the hero power. I'm surprised it doesn't show like anything like this for the trinket changes. I don't know, but anyways, that's been the bounce patch breakdown and everything. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what your thoughts are on the bounce patch. Do you think the Doomkin and Typool Pupil nerfs are justified? Well, I mean, they're completely justified, but do you think the changes are good? Do you think the wild changes are good? Yeah, do you think the buffs are underwhelming like I do, or are you excited for like the CCG? I'm just excited for the CCG, if I'm being honest. Mystery Egg is good because like it makes it interesting for wild. You can't go like infinite anymore, but you can still pretty much go infinite. Yeah, you can definitely still go infinite with Magnathal Lion, but you can't go infinite with Huron most of the time. But a lot of the time, that's just like in-game board. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, so that way you don't miss out on any videos. And it also supports the channel really big. We're trying to get up to 500 subscribers. We're only 102 away from it. So thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.